Man, it was amazing. It really was. My first gravel event I've ever done, and it delivered. It over-delivered, honestly. It was over the top, from the shenanigans to the course to the greenery, the beauty. I mean, what else can you say about an event? We were on cow trails, literally falling off a cliff. At one time, we were going down mud. I mean, one of my favorite memories is just descending. We're descending down the side of a grass. It's me and Kevin only, and I can hear him screaming, and I'm screaming too. And you're tired, you're burnt out, and all of a sudden you're just, wow, at the top of your lungs. And then he goes, it was so messed up. You're on, blah, blah, blah. Like, what do you do? What do you do, man? You just laugh it all off, and you forget about the pain that you're in, because it's not easy. It's hard. And then, there's a pact that we all said, we're going to ride together. We're going to stick together. And I can hear Cam yelling at me, go faster down the hill. And I had enough energy to be like, hell no, dude, I'm trying to finish this race. This is insanity. This is mud. It's slippery. I'm not going any faster. I'm laughing. I'm having a great time. And, Scotty, about 5 minutes later, just yeets his bike and his body flies over it. And that's why you don't go faster. You play the long-term game in the Rock Cobbler. The shenanigans are crazy. The course is crazy. They don't call it like the Rock Cobbler for any reason other than what it is. Would I do it again? 100%. Would I do it differently? Absolutely not. I want to do it with my friends, for sure.
The Rock Cobbler was a ride of a lifetime. I totally recommend it to everyone. Everything about the Rock Cobbler was awesome. I really enjoyed the route especially, and the volunteers were totally awesome. They were giving you hype during every climb or during the water stations. My favorite part about the Rock Cobbler, I would say was dropping into someone's backyard and then taking shots near their pool and continuing the route into some really awesome single track. I would say that was definitely my favorite part of the ride.
How was your Airbnb?
Rock Cobbler was a wild ride, dude. It was definitely not what I expected it to be, and it was everything that I expected it to be at the same time. So very unpredictable, but I had a blast with all of the homies, and as far as like the fun level, it did not disappoint. We drank, we hung out, we worked on our bikes, and we rode our bikes, dude. It was everything that I wanted it to be and everything that I did not expect it to be at the same time, but in a good way. It was sick. Like, I had a blast.
Not a period, I'm a comma. Trying to say wash like a Dalai Lama. But every time you speak to me, my mind's lost in its own geography. Blame it on the ADHD, watch your thoughts fall out of my brain. You know that I love you, you know that I need you. So why do you walk away? Did you see me a potion?
Well, the Airbnb was a little bit different from others that I've experienced. I would say there was a bit of a haunting spirit at times, or, some extra activities that weren't really necessarily planned on this adventure, but, we made it through, and it was definitely something I'll definitely sign up for in the future.
Airbnb was it's a very particular topic, dude. It's a very, very creepy place to be. But there was a place that we all slept under, and we had a great time. We got to share our experiences there, and it might have been like a ghost sighting or two, but all in all, we were good. That was a solid Airbnb. we did a little ghost hunting activities there, and we may or may not have found some stuff, but experienced some things, but it was a place.
What was the most fun part? Digging deep. That was the most fun. We started off with 7. There was 3 of us left that did the full cobbler. Me, Kevin, and Cam. Scotty dropped us like a true gentleman, and we decided to stick together. And there was a moment where there was just silence. You're climbing and you're digging, and I just looked around, and it's green and it's beautiful, and there's a part of you that says, you gotta enjoy this beauty, and there's a part of you that says, fuck that beauty, this shit sucks. And then Kevin starts descending, and he starts dropping us on a descent, and I'm like, who is this guy? He could barely make the climb right now, and now he's dropping me on the descent. And it's in those moments where you're just digging so deep, you're not yourself anymore. You're something else. You're just in this world of the body has to stay in motion, and then we all catch up, and then we go, there's 10 miles left. It's pavement. Are we going to roll it in, or are we going to drop each other as hard as we can into the finish line? And we all took our own fair share of digging deep, pulling hard. And it was a camaraderie at the end of the day, right? I don't want to do that ride ever by myself. If I was to ever do it again, I would never race it. I would ride it with my friends. And that was the fun part, is going through it. Being in a dark place, in a dark time. You're one hard step away from a cramp, and how do you not just look at your friend and be like, we're in this right now, we're having a great time, we're gonna have a beer after this, and everything's gonna be okay, man. It's beautiful. That was my favorite moment.
One of the hike-a-bike sections, I think at mile 40, around halfway, you start one hike-a-bike, and then you're like, man, I just finished that one, and then about 30 pedal strokes later, you go into a wall of another hike-a-bike, and that was something you just had to either embrace it or turn around. And none of my friends or we weren't about to turn around, so we just went ahead and threw our bikes on our shoulders or whatever we needed to do, and made sure we all got up there.
I would say that's hard. Mentally, I think mile 70, close to 80, just thank you for giving us the flat route to the finish, flat road route to the finish. That I'm very thankful for that. And but those were the mental breakers, basically. The last 10 miles or so were pretty brutal. And thank you for taking it easy on us for those last 10 miles.
Would you go again? Would I go again? I think I'm going to go for the next 10 years in a row, as long as this event exists. And I don't want to change it. I want to do it with my friends. I'll never be there to race it, but I'll be there to pull hard. But this is an event that has too many fun obstacles. There's a shot you can drink at mile 12 or 14, and then you're riding through someone's living room. If I did it by myself, I wouldn't have enjoyed that experience. But I did it with Cam, and we were just laughing. I was kind of hurting before, and I came out of there thinking I could do a wheelie on my bicycle. I don't know how to do a wheelie, but I felt like doing one. So the answer is yes, 100 times over. I want to do it again, and I wish it was more than once a year.
100%, dude. Rock Cobbler, it was more of an experience than it was a race or even a ride, dude. I definitely want to come back, and I want to bring more of my friends and expose them to this type of riding or just experience in general, dude. Just the whole community. Like, I felt like we had like a quarter or just like half of Bakersfield on our side cheering us on to just basically finish the ride, dude. Pretty pumped on that. That was a very like like just beautiful thing to see the community behind an event and just people behind cyclists in general. That was beautiful.
You gotta do it slow. Otherwise, yeah. That almost got me. Now you're gonna do it the other way. You're gonna do a body press. Yeah, buddy. How would you like it? Oh yeah, body shot one. Yeah, buddy.